Friday at PizzaFLIX. Tonight from 1950 is a Studio One television adaptation of Emily Brontë's Gothic masterpiece, Wuthering Heights. Screen legend Charlton Heston stars as the brooding and tragic Heathcliff, with the object of his obsession, the passionate and haunting Catherine, portrayed by Mary Sinclair.
Ask your indulgence. The snow is falling so hard, I doubt I should reach the village by nightfall. Could you, I wonder, put me up for the night?
There's no room here at Wuthering Heights.
Oh, Mr. Hindley, he's better off in a snowbank than here.
I could sleep on a chair by the fire.
Oh, that is not necessary. There is still Kathy's own... No! Heathcliff comes back and finds anyone here, he'll spare none of us.
The master of this house is out in this weather?
The north wind embraces him where it is death to others. The snow caresses him. And the hail and the sleet are his beloved friends. Welcome, stranger. Welcome to Wuthering Heights. If you would care to stay in this haven of damned souls, we can but bid you be comfortable.
Perhaps I'd better go.
It would be certain death for you, but come quickly before the master returns.
A guest in the charnel house. Wait until he finds out.
He'll beat me. He always beats me.
Just so long as he leaves me my ration of brandy, I care not.
Here we are, sir. Oh, it's not very comfortable, but it's the best we can offer.
Well, 'tis a roof over my head, and I thank you.
What are you doing here?
Why, I was on my way to Thrushcross Grange. The storm was rising.
Did you hear a cry out? Don't you know this window's never closed?
No, I didn't know.
You think my Kathy wandering no more? Come in, Kathy! Kathy, come in! My heart's darling, hear me this time. Come to me once more, Kathy. Come. First moment I saw you. How long ago? You were only a child.
Now stop, I say. Master Hindley, stop fighting now. If your father is not here very soon, you must eat your supper and go to bed.
No, I'll wait for him.
Catherine Earnshaw, you are headstrong and spoiled. No man will ever marry you.
Joseph's right. He's right. No man will ever look at you.
You're horrible.
Children, stop. I hear your father.
Hindley, where are you both? Hello. Oh, hello, Joseph.
Did you bring me my sword?
Now, have you no greeting for me, then? Do you want only your present?
Oh, but you promised me.
I only want you, Father.
Yes, and if I had a present, it would be much better.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
Master.
Yes?
Who is this?
Oh, come in, lad, come in. Don't stand up there in the cold.
He's filthy. I'll get rid of him.
Ah, now, Hindley.
Where did he come from?
Well, it's a long story, and I'm far too fatigued to tell it. Now, 'tis enough that he was starving and homeless on the streets of Liverpool, and I couldn't leave him.
He shall sleep in the stable.
Oh, well, not if you want your presents.
Well, then you brought them out.
Oh, Father! This is your fault. You broke it.
No. Have you no manners, Hindley? No. It's not his fault.
But where's the riding whip you promised me?
The whip. Where did I put it? I thought I had it.
Oh, you saved it for me. Oh, thank you. Can't you talk? Say, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. I shall teach him to speak as we do.
I hate him. I want no other boy here.
Oh, Hindley, that's no way to behave.
And I do. I do want him. When his face is washed, I think he will be quite nice. What is his name?
His name? Well, I hadn't even thought of one. Oh, but he's no prince in disguise. But it's true, he must have a name. Yes, we'll give him the name of your little brother that died. He will be called Heathcliff.
Where are the young ones? Long past time for their supper.
Oh, it's lucky you'll be to see them this night. The last 3 months, they've gone wild completely.
Aye. If the master were not ailing, it might be different.
Nellie, I did not like the look in the doctor's eye this morning.
I cannot think what would happen to the pack of them if he should die. Aha! So you've come at last, Master Heathcliff.
Aye, and I've come alone. It would serve them right if you let them go hungry.
Did Kathy and Heathcliff run off and leave you again?
They did. She's off on the moors again with that stable boy.
Well, they will be back shortly.
It'll be dark before they're home. It's an hour's climb to Penistone Crag.
Oh, and what makes you so sure that that's where they've gone?
It's their meeting place. They'll let no one near it. Let them have their crag. It will not be like this always. It will not.
It's getting dark. Should we start back? No, I never want to leave. Down below, it's ugly with Hindleys lying and cursing at you, and no one understanding you. They have not seen you here. The wind across your face looking... Where are you looking? What are you trying to see, Heathcliff? Even far off across the moors, I see nothing but you. We belong here above the moors, and as long as we both shall live, this will be our place. Yes. The sun is going down. Oh, stay a moment longer. The sun's going down. We should be starting home. Come on.
Kathy, stay a minute longer.
Yes, 'tis little we have to go home to tonight, isn't it?
Yes.
I can't think what it will be like with Father gone. Sometimes I think we should run away, far off beyond those hills.
Where could we go?
Oh, this is far enough. Close to the things we understand.
It's getting darker, Kathy. Not the sun going down, but in our hearts. We know. Well, I know that.
What are you trying to say? You're not angry with me, are you?
Angry? How could I be angry with you, Kathy?
We're alone now. Perhaps forever we'll be alone.
We could be. With him gone, things won't be as they've been, you know that.
Why? What's to change? I'll never change, never.
Hindley's master here now.
What difference should that make? Father would want everything to go on as before, you know that.
Gave me his name. He's the only one who ever treated me like a human being. Except you, Kathy. You'll change, too.
No, never, never,
It's
Heathcliff.
bound to come. You'll want fine parties and clothes and your hair in curls around your shoulders. This Craig won't be enough for you always, Kathy. Smell of heather, the wind in your face.
I thought I'd find you two here.
Go away, Hindley. This is our place, not yours.
No place is yours from now on except what I choose for you. You're my sister, and I'm bound to look after you, but this lout here, he's to go back to the stables where he belongs. He will never set foot in the house again, except I call him to do an errand or to black my boots. I'll get back, both of you.
How dare you? With our father scarcely cold.
But he is cold, isn't he? And I'm alive. And master of Wuthering Heights. And of you.
No.
No, Heathcliff. If you strike him, you'll only suffer for it. There are other ways to deal with him.
You say so, Kathy.
You'd best come back, both of you.
Wuthering Heights is yours. This crag is ours. You're not welcome.
You're welcome to the open skies, dear sister. As for me, I prefer the fires at home.
You see, Kathy? You see how it's to be. In the end, he'll win. He'll get you away from me.
No, I'll never leave you, never.
Kathy, I have to believe that. You're my excuse for being.
Nothing can part us now. I'll find a way to keep us together forever. You'll see. Come, Heathcliff. We've got to go home.
Home? Yes, for you. It'll never be home for me again.
Ah!
Kathy, what is it?
Oh, my ankle!
Can't you stand on it?
No, it hurts dreadfully.
Carry it.
You cannot. It's 5 miles to the heights.
There must be someplace closer. The Grange is just there in the valley.
No, I'll never ask a favor of those Lintons. They're haughty and proud. They'd only sons.
Well, they take you in. What does that matter what they say to me?
No, I can... Oh!
Go to the Grange.
How can you go on reading, Edgar, while I'm playing?
I simply close my ears.
Oh, you're too withdrawn from life, Edgar. Both of us are. Why, outside the wind howls and the world is full of strange noises. Perhaps we need to breathe the air outside.
But I'm comfortable and happy here, aren't you?
Comfortable, yes. And yet sometimes
You're
I
too
wish...
romantic. As your brother, it's my duty... Hello, what's that?
This young lady sprained her ankle.
If you'll take her round to the kitchen, I'm sure the servants will make her comfortable.
Heathcliff, I told you I would be. Take me home, please. Who is it, Edgar?
That's Catherine Earnshaw of Wuthering Heights. She's in pain. She has to rest.
Miss Earnshaw, please accept my apologies. I didn't recognize you.
How bad is it?
It's very bad. Otherwise, we wouldn't have sought your help.
Oh, this is a bad sprain. You must stay the night here.
We'll call for Dr. Kenneth first thing in the morning.
Nonsense. Oh!
There, you see, it's quite hopeless. You shall have to accept our poor hospitality for the night. But someone must get back to tell your brother. Could your stable boy...
He is not a stable boy. He's Heathcliff. If he wants to go, he will go. If he wants to stay, he will stay.
Well, go, Kathy. Someone has to.
Heathcliff, if you go, you must promise to return in the morning.
No, I won't come back here. I don't belong in this house.
Heathcliff, don't! Now, we'll try to make you comfortable.
Isabella, Hadn't you better see about Miss Earnshaw's room?
Of course. The corner room, don't you think?
Excellent.
This room is so beautiful.
I'm glad you like it. I'm afraid you're going to see a lot of it.
Why?
That's a bad sprain. It'll be some time before you can walk again.
Oh, no.
I shall try to make the time pass for you. You're what we need here at the Grange. We've been too cut off from things, I'm afraid.
Are you always so kind to strangers?
We see very few strangers. And none so lovely as you.
Lovely? No one's ever said that to me before. Oh, I am glad I'm here. So peaceful.
Ah, why so active, Nellie? The Heights has not shined like this in years.
I do not want Miss Cathy to come home to a slovenly house.
It might be as well. Were she to walk back and find this place a hovel, she might more easily consider leaving it. And so far as I'm concerned, I'd be glad to see her gone.
Oh, for shame, Master Hindley. Your own sister.
Oh, it is not Cathy I resent, but that lout Heathcliff. The more she sees of Linton, the less use she'll have for him.
They're very fond, Master Hindley.
They were, but rumor has it, Linton has wormed his way into her heart. There are those that say a match is in the making, and why not? Linton is rich. And Cathy is no angel. She's just as avid for wealth and pretty things as any other woman.
You lie.
Take your hands off me.
Don't you dare speak such words of her ever.
I only repeat what I've heard.
Well, it's false. She despises Linton.
She did, but she feels quite differently now, I assure you.
You only say that to taunt me.
You think she prefers you? Take a look at yourself. Look well. Linton is a gentleman. Cathy will see you just as you are, dirtier, uglier than ever. Can you imagine she would choose you with Linton waiting? She will take him. She has no choice.
Nellie! Hindley! Nellie!
Oh, Miss Cathy, darling. Why, I never saw such a fine lady.
Careful, Nellie. You'll muff my hair.
Oh, forgive me, darling. I wouldn't do that for the world.
Where's Heathcliff?
Ah, don't tell me our princess wishes to talk to the stable boy.
You be quiet, Hindley. Heathcliff, come here. What's the matter, Heathcliff? How black and cross you look. Have you forgotten me?
Shake hands with a man, that is permitted, though it may be your last chance.
I'm not here to be laughed at.
Heathcliff, I was not laughing at you.
You needn't have touched me. I shall be dirty if I like.
At last you see him as he is, more animal than man.
Do not dare to call him an animal. For all you know, he may be a prince in disguise.
My horse needs shoeing. If you don't mind, I shall go and tell your prince to take care of this royal task.
Give me, Hindley. Edgar, I would not have had you listen to this. Edgar, I have a small token for your sister. Will you take it home for me?
What is it, my darling?
It's lace from my mother's wedding gown. Nellie, will you get it? It's in my cupboard upstairs.
I'll fetch it, darling.
These last few weeks have passed so quickly, I'm almost sad they're gone.
So am I.
Yet if I'd stayed longer, I should have outworn my welcome.
No, never.
Edgar, you do not know me. I'm very difficult, and my temper is quite ungovernable.
That cannot be.
No, you must understand. We live in different worlds. I belong to the wind and the moors. I could never give them up.
Cathy, I know. You are the wind itself, blowing through the empty corners of my life. I want you, always. I want you as my wife.
I do not know what to say. You're so kind and so good. And yet...
What?
Please, I must have time. Do not ask for my answer now.
Darling,
Still beautiful. My compliments to Isabella. I trust we may see each other soon.
I trust we should all see each other soon. But now I must start back. It's getting late.
Goodbye, Edgar.
Goodbye, Kathy. I shall await your answer.
Your answer to what?
Oh, Nellie! Nellie, he's asked me to marry him. I must give him an answer. What shall it be?
Do you love him?
Well, of course I do. Who could help it?
Why?
Well, he's handsome and young.
Bad.
Well, he's cheerful and pleasant to be with.
Oh, worse. He's rich. Worst of all. Now, Kathy, darling, tell me how you love him.
Well, I love him because he will make me happy. Because I will make him happy.
And where is the obstacle?
In my heart and in my soul, I know it is wrong.
Why, Kathy? Why?
It would be heaven to be married to Edgar. But I have no right to accept him. I belong to Heathcliff. Yet it would degrade me to marry him. He's more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine. They're like one flame. Edgar's is as different as a moonbeam from lightning. Oh, I am Heathcliff. Yet if we were married, we'd be beggars. Nellie, if I married Edgar, I could help Heathcliff to rise. I could place him forever out of my brother's power.
Oh, that would be the worst motive of all for you to marry Mr. Lindsay.
Blast him! Blast him with a gun up ready as my best horse is gone.
What are you talking about?
Heathcliff! If I catch him, I'll have him hung, but the fellow rides too fast. I don't mind seeing the last of him, but my horse. So your demon lover is fled. Never to return, I trust.
Which game do you want? Well, we'd like to see every one of those games, but how do we get the tickets?
Tickets? Who said anything about tickets? You won't need them. You'll have a seat right on the 50-yard line when you have this wonderful new Westinghouse television set in your home. Now, here's the size of the picture on an old 10-inch screen. Let's compare it with the size of this new Westinghouse picture. There. What did I tell you? Didn't I say the 50-yard line? Now, the picture on this screen is so remarkable that, well, really, you can tell the score before the people in the bleachers can. Now, that's because this set has a special black glass tube. Now, here's the number of dials that you'll find on most sets. But this new Westinghouse set has only one single dial. Now, you give this dial just a single turn, like that, and you're tuned in perfectly. And because of Westinghouse synchro tuning, this set stays locked in tune. Now, here's a question that many of you may have in mind. What about color television? Will your set be out of date? No, not if you have a Westinghouse set. When and if color comes to your area and you feel that you want it, Westinghouse will provide a color adapter converter for your Westinghouse set. So your Westinghouse television set will not be obsolete because you'll be able to receive color as well as black and white. So why wait months or even years longer for your ticket on the 50-yard line? Your front row seat for the very finest entertainment in history. And remember, the Westinghouse set that you buy can be converted to receive color broadcasts as well as black and white. So enjoy the very best in television today. You can be sure if it's Westinghouse.
Joseph, you got nothing?
Nothing.
Not even wine?
Nothing.
Mr. Hindley?
Not so much as a thimble.
Oh, he will fly into such a rage. He has little to live for these days but his wife.
Aye. Oh, Nellie. What can possess a man
To sink so low in 3 short years.
Oh, and millions thanks each night that our Kathy escaped in time.
Aye. Oh, we could use a little of the comfort and peace of the Grange here at the Heights.
Oh, man. Did you bring me wine to refill this flask?
I could get nothing, sir.
What?
They would grant no further credit, Master Hindley.
Miserly dogs. I'll ride into the village tomorrow. With so little to go on. I should be sober enough to sit a horse by tomorrow. Ah, what a bounteous feast you have set for me, Nelly. What shining napery. What gleaming silver. A king could not dine as well.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hindley, but with no money I can't...
Whose fault is that? Whose fault? While my sister lives in wealth and comfort, I am forced to starve. There's no one who cares what happens to me or this house. Why do you stay, you two? Here there is only evil and despair. Hopes misbegotten. Desires in the dust. Get out, you two. Leave me. I'll see this through alone.
We will remain, Master Hindley. Oh, who will be coming at this hour?
I will see. I? And what will you do? He?
Is your master in, Joseph?
Aye, but...
Oh, Heathcliff?
Yes, Nellie. I'd come back to Wuthering Heights.
You are not welcome.
Perhaps. But the fortune I carry with me may serve to compensate for my lack of welcome.
Ooh, fortune?
Yes, it's ample to satisfy your debtors, which are many and urgent, I hear.
I'll see you dead before I touch a penny of yours.
My terms are very easy. All I ask is the shelter of this roof.
Never.
If I stay, there'll be plenty of food and drink. That flask of yours is down to the dregs, I see. What do you propose to do when that's gone?
I do not know.
Then I stay.
You stay. But that does not mean to say that you are welcome.
Good. Let's drink to that in a decent vintage.
You did that very nicely, Isabella.
I should. I have taken 2 months on that one sonata. Isn't it time you started, Edgar?
Very nearly.
You're to meet the Rawlings at 8.
Yes, I know. But it's hard for me to leave this room. I like it too well.
He'll blame us for that one day, Isabella. You say we took all the excitement out of his life.
And what will you say of me? How long is it since you rode one of the horses across the moors? Day after day they stand idle in the stables. It was not so once.
I'm happy.
I'm not. I'm getting restless. I see no one, talk to no one, just sit. I think I'll go up to London and fall in love with a horse guard.
We'll find someone suitable for you. Well, Mr. Rawlings will be going in the station. Goodbye, my dear. I'll not be over an hour.
I'll be here.
She's Nellie, Kathy. She's come to see you.
Nellie?
Oh, Nellie.
It is good to see you. What is it? Something wrong with the Heights?
Oh, it's nothing, Miss Kathy, only that I do.
Well, I must be off. Goodbye, Nellie. I'm glad you're here to keep our ladies company.
Thank you, sir.
Come now. Sit down. Now, there is something wrong. What is it?
Oh, Miss Kathy, he's come back.
Who's come back?
Heathcliff. He walked in this very evening. Rich he is now and very grandly dressed. Oh, you'd never know him.
I'd know him anywhere.
Oh, he's up at the Heights now. And he says he's going to stay.
Nellie, why didn't he come to see me first? Where is he? I must see him.
No, Kathy.
There he is.
Oh, he's come. Oh, Miss Kathy, if he knew that I'd come to warn you, he'd fly into such a rage. I can fly you slip through the garden. Yeah. Oh.
Where is Mrs. Linton in?
Oh, just a moment, I'll see. Oh, won't you come in, please? I'm Mrs. Jensen's sister-in-law, and whom shall I say is calling?
Hello, an old friend.
Kathy, there's the most handsome man to see you. He says he's an old friend.
Yes, he is. Good evening, Heathcliff.
Heathcliff? Not that...
Stable boy? Yes.
Oh, forgive me.
Kathy.
Oh, you do not deserve such a welcome. It was cruel of you to remain silent 3 years. You did not think of me.
A little more than you've thought of me, Kathy. Married a single, you'll not drive me off again.
No. I'm Catherine Linton now.
You should have been Catherine Heathcliff.
No. It was not the bond to keep us together. I would have hurt you too much. You would have hurt me. It was not with me you became what you are. You did that yourself.
Never alone, Kathy. Never for 1 hour of the day. Always you were beside me. If I'm rich, it's only to buy my way back to you, to gain admission at your door.
Do not know how often this door can be opened to you.
You're telling me these 3 years have been wasted? You're driving me out again, Kathy?
No. No, but things are not as they were. I'm no longer free.
You are not free. Do you no longer walk the moors, Kathy? Feel the wind in your face and the rain against your body?
No. I am Brontë.
I don't believe it.
Well, you must, for 'tis true.
And you wish not to see me?
No, no.
But how? Where?
I do not know. We'll find a way.
What must I do? Wait?
Yes, you must wait.
I've waited
so have
3
I.
years, Kathy.
Yes, yes.
Don't ask me to wait too long.
It will not be long. But it is not here. It is not now. You must go.
You're sending me away?
Only for a little while.
All right. I shall go, but I'll return. When I've had my fill of Hindley's drunken tongue, I'll return.
Nancy, will he come again? He's grown so handsome, so calmly.
I think he will.
Do you not find him fascinating?
I do.
Yes. I always have.
Mine, I believe.
You have the luck of the devil. Perhaps you are the devil.
You're full of pleasant fancies tonight, Hindley. Too bad your luck doesn't match them.
My luck has not run out. Another roll.
Run out of money and pledges. What do you propose to play with?
The 14-acre strip.
You lost that last night.
The right of way to Gimmerton.
I had that night before last.
This house, then.
Wuthering Heights. And leave yourself without a roof over your head?
No honest man could be so sure of winning.
There's no need to cheat you.
Devil incarnate!
No more playing. It's just as well.
No, give me my last chance.
Very well. This house against everything I've won up to now.
Done. Beat that if you can.
You can see for yourself. Wuthering Heights is mine.
Were I not drunk, this could not have happened. You wanted me drunk.
Yes, I've not forgotten the beatings you gave me and the humiliations I endured. Over all the years, I've not forgotten.
Well, you have everything now. Why don't you go? What can this miserable place mean to you?
This is my world.
Your world is a crag of rock where you meet my sister day after day. You've made fools of them all. Kathy above all. She should despise you rather than sneaking up to meet you on Penistone Crag.
Don't try to follow us there, I warn you. That crag is ours. It's ours. You're merely taunting me because I've taken the heights away from you.
Wouldn't stolen be a better word?
No, I won it fairly.
All right. You won it fairly then. Why?
For you. Someday I'll take you back to the heights and it'll be ours.
Ours?
Yes. Would you prefer to see Isabella move in as mistress?
You just say that to taunt me.
Do I? Perhaps I'm more avaricious than you know. Isabella's rich. She'd bring a handsome dowry to the heights, and she'd come more readily than you can.
She's a child. She does not know the pitiless man you are.
Yet I might learn to love her. If you could learn to love a Linton, why couldn't I? Or perhaps I'm wrong. Maybe you don't love him.
I do. He's kind and good.
You don't love him. You can't. For what you've done to me, I should hate and despise you. Yet here we are, you cloakless in the wind. All I can think of is I love you. There's no peace on earth for me without you.
Oh, I do love you, Heathcliff. But I fear you just as much. I know what you are. If you were to have me, you'd crush me like a sparrow's egg. Oh, here in the crag, you're fierce and wonderful, and I adore you completely. Life is not lived on a point of rock. Oh, that green and pleasant valley is my home.
What's to become of me, Kathy?
Stay close to me always.
You stay married to Linton?
Yes, I must.
You don't love me then?
I do.
Not the way I love you. Here. If you love me, let your blood flow down with mine and stain the heather at our feet. And we'll be joined together here for always.
Oh, no!
You can't bear it, can you, Kathy? Can't bear the thought that of this pain, this desolation, despair. You'll learn, as I am.
Joseph.
Yes, Master Henry.
Bottle's almost empty. Fetch another.
Mr. Heathcliff said you were not to have more without his permission.
He said so. This is humiliation beyond all bearing. Where is he?
He's upstairs preparing for the party at the Grange.
And what have they to celebrate? Fetch another, you hear?
I dare not, sir, without his permission. I promise.
Really, must I always find you in the midst of violence? It ill becomes you. What's the matter, Joseph?
Mr. Hindley wanted more brandy, but
You told him you must ask my permission first. Very good, Joseph.
You're not going to the Grange.
Why not? I'm not only a guest, I'm the guest of honor. Miss Isabella herself has begged my permission.
There's no limit to how far you will go, is there?
None. I'll convey your regrets to the Grange.
Oh, God, give me the strength one day to kill him.
You dance divinely, Mr. Heathcliff.
Do I?
Then I suppose after London and Paris, our small festivities bore you.
Not in the least.
What is it, Kathy?
I'm watching your sister. Certainly you won't.
She seems to be enjoying herself.
And she must enjoy playing the fool.
It's merely a mild flirtation.
Flirtation?
Kathy. You take it all too
Do you not
seriously.
know the danger she runs?
Danger? Oh, Kathy, you must not exaggerate.
Oh, you are blind. You won't stop her, I shall. Isabella? Isabella, are you an utter fool? I have nothing to say to you. I'm going back. No, you're not.
I love him more than ever you loved Edgar, and he might love me if you'd let him.
He does not love you. He could never love you. He's quite capable of marrying you for your fortune, but it would only be to spite me. Oh, Isabella, listen to me. Were I not a friend to both of you...
You a friend?
You do not believe me, then? You think I speak from envy and selfishness?
I'm certain you do, and I shudder at you.
Ah, Heathcliff. We were quarreling like cats about you just now. My little sister tells me that if I would but stand aside, she would shoot a shaft into your heart.
Catherine.
That would fix you forever and send my image into eternal oblivion.
Catherine, do not lie. I said no such thing.
Did you not? Did you not?
Mr. Heathcliff, be kind enough to bid her release me. What amuses her is painful to me beyond expression.
I shall have your brother put you out of the house. He will not stand by to see his wife insulted.
You are a vain, heartless, deceitful woman.
Edgar! I will not stay in this house with your sister. I will not. I will not.
I must apologize for the behavior of my sister-in-law.
She's a wild, arrogant creature.
She appalls you, then, as she does me.
She always has.
You would find someone quite different more to your taste, then.
I might.
I have admired you for a long time, Mr. Heathcliff.
You're a fool. I would only destroy you.
And were I willing to risk it?
Now, that's for you to say.
I am willing.
Well, then.
Kathy,
Yes?
you've been crying.
I cannot forget the things your sister said to me tonight.
Kathy, there's only one solution.
What is it?
He must never come here again.
Who?
Heathcliff, for all our sakes...
Your sister makes a spectacle of herself, and you can only blame him.
It is not only my sister. If the man brings only unhappiness, why should we have him here? There is something evil
Do
about
not
him.
speak of him like that. He is evil. You are weak.
Kathy. You are my wife. I am responsible for you.
I am Catherine Earnshaw, and I'm responsible for myself.
You are Catherine Linton. Just what is he to you, Kathy?
Nothing. Everything!
Kathy, don't you're tired. You don't know what you're saying.
I brought you this letter, Mr. Linton. I thought it might be important.
A letter, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Joseph just brought it. It's from Wuthering Heights. Give it to me. Oh, it's for Mr. Linton. Miss Kathy, it's from Miss Isabella. Oh?
Isabella? Dear Edgar, by the time this reaches you, Heathcliff and I will be on our way to be married. Please don't think too...
No! No, 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 no.
At last, I'm free. That picture looks mighty familiar, and I wonder where I've seen it before.
Well, I'll show you the only place that you could have seen it. Here, in the October 30th issue of Life magazine. And here on page 83 is the picture. See? It says, "At last I'm free, thanks to my new Westinghouse frost-free refrigerator." And what's she free from? Well, I'll tell you. Defrosting her refrigerator, food removal, messy water, frost scraping. All the mess and bother of defrosting is gone forever, because this new Westinghouse refrigerator always keeps itself frost-free. And shh, here's the secret of how it works. Now, there you see the skeleton of the exclusive Westinghouse frost-free system. Now, when frost starts to build up on the freeze chest, the magic button signals to a heater that sends a warm refrigerant through the coils of the freeze chest, quickly melting what little frost has gathered, and the defrost water drains down to the unit compartment. And there, see? It's gone, automatically evaporated. And the wonder of it is that defrosting takes place so fast that ice cream stays frozen hard, just like that. So when you own this sensational new Westinghouse frost-free refrigerator, you never have to remove food like that, or scrape frost off the freeze chest, or empty messy drip pans that might sometimes spill. But don't go looking for a clock inside this refrigerator, because there isn't one there. Now, what is the right time for a refrigerator to defrost itself? At 1 o'clock or, say, 5 o'clock? No. The right time is when the refrigerator actually needs defrosting. And this Westinghouse frost-free refrigerator defrosts itself the very moment that frost begins to build up. Now, when you go to your dealer to see this wonderful new refrigerator, here's one word that you must remember. There, Westinghouse. Because Westinghouse makes the only genuine frost-free refrigerator that never needs defrosting any time or any place. Remember, you can be sure if it's Westinghouse.
Always your face looking out at me from this glass, never my own. Are our two faces one? Are we still the two torn halves of each other? Speak to me. Do not remain silent. Speak to me. Oh, Miss Cassie, dear. Nellie, you must go for me to the Heights.
Mr. Edgar has forbidden me ever to set foot.
You must go. I ask it. I want you to see him with your own eyes. Come back and tell me how he is.
Please, Kathy, dear.
Ask it. It is probably the last fever. I will ask.
Oh, very well, I'll go.
Come in, it's open. Ah, Nellie. Come in, come in.
Are you alone, Mr. Heathcliff?
I, and who is not alone in this house. We live here side by side, and yet each of us is alone. Kathy is lucky. She had sense enough to get out.
Kathy is dying, Mr. Hindley.
Dying? No, she's strong. Kathy will not die.
Oh, she hasn't a will to live. For all the love and comfort that is around her, she too is alone. I think she'd rather be here in this room.
No, she'd do well to stay away.
Oh, it isn't the room alone, all the dirt and misery it represents. It's Heathcliff. In her fever, she says his name over and over again, like an unending moan, hopeless and longing.
That is but one more.
Oh.
I keep this close to me now, always. Every night I sneak up to his door and try the lock. One night he will forget the bolt, and I will find him asleep. It will end then for all of us. And I will stand and laugh to see his evil brain limp and dead on a stained pillow.
Oh, you're mad, Mr. Hindley.
No, he is.
Oh.
Good evening, Nellie. For unused to visitors here, so you're doubly welcome.
Is this Miss Isabella here?
Certainly. Would you like to see her? Wife, come down. We have a visitor.
Oh, Miss Isabella. Oh.
Good to see you, Nellie. Has Edgar sent you?
Edgar? He's forgotten you exist.
Do not tell him you've seen me, Nellie. It's better he never knows.
No, I won't tell him.
Tell him. By all means, tell him.
Miss Isabella deserves better for her love for you than this.
I never loved her. I told her so from the start. Is it my fault it's taken her so long to learn to hate me? Or have you even yet the spirit to hate me?
I loathe you with all my heart.
Tell your master I never in all my life beheld such an abject thing as she. She even disgraces the name of Linton.
That's the talk of a madman, Mr. Heathcliff.
Do not listen to a word he speaks. He's a lying fiend. A monster, not a human being. I pray every hour that he will forget his diabolical prudence and kill me. The one pleasure I can imagine is to die, or see him dead. Oh.
Hey, how is she? How is she?
She has small chance to live.
What do you say?
Much of it's due to you. She wants only to forget you.
You lie.
She is not herself.
Small wonder with that insipid, pallid creature tending her from duty and humanity. You might as well plant an oak in a flower pot and expect it to thrive. Ellie, I must see her. You must tell me when I may come.
Never. Not if you want her to stay alive.
Then I shall come of my own.
Oh, I should tell you no more, dear. You're tired. You ought to sleep.
Sleep. See the walls of Wuthering Heights closing in about me. The dirt, the ugliness, the cruelty. Oh, Nellie, it should not have come to this. For him or for me. Nellie, how much was I to blame?
Oh, hush, child, you were never to blame.
No, I was. But Nellie, I must see him again. If only once. Oh, Nellie, if there's evil in his heart, there's as much in mine.
Kathy! Kathy! Kathy!
Nellie, there's someone outside. I know it.
No, dear, no.
That's twice today you've lied to me. I won't have it. You're a stupid, meddling woman. Now get out, get out.
Oh, I'm only trying to save you, darling.
I'm past saving, past living, past everything. Now get out. If I have to go, I want to do it in my own way. Get out, get out. Heathcliff, I knew you'd come. I knew it. Oh, Heathcliff.
Kathy! Oh, my life. How can I bear it?
Oh, you've broken my heart. I've no pity for you, none. You killed me, and you've driven on it. How many years do you mean to live after I'm gone?
Kathy, don't.
Will you remember me? Will you be happy when I'm in the earth? Will you say 20 years from today, that's the grave of Catherine Earnshaw? I loved her once, but that's long ago. Will you say that?
Kathy, don't torture me. Have pity. Isn't it enough for your infernal selfishness that while you lie at peace, I shall writhe in hell?
I will not be at peace. And I will take you with me in my soul. Oh, I want to go. I'm so tired of being here.
Kathy, how could you betray your own heart? I've not one word of comfort for you. You deserve this. You love me. What right have you to leave me? Answer me, what right?
No. It's too late. It's been too late for us. Remember me. It's close to me in my death. Oh, I loved you. And I lost you. Now you've lost me.
No.
There must be someplace where we can be together.
Peace. Peace, who talks of peace. Kathy, may you wake in torment. Catherine Earnshaw, may you not rest as long as I am living. Haunt me, let your ghost be with me always. Let it drive me mad. Only don't leave me alone in this abyss where I cannot find you. Oh, God. Son, I cannot live without my love. I cannot live without my life.
I remember, dear sister, when Nellie here looked like your mother. Now see what time has done. Time and Heathcliff. Nellie could be your sister.
And you, my father.
But he does not age. The devil in him keeps him young. For 20 years we've waited, but he'll never die.
I've seen him. I've seen him up at Cathy's grave on the crag. He was digging away at it with all his might.
Oh, he's mad. He must have been out in the storm all night. We must go to him, Joseph.
It won't kill him.
Maybe this is it. Perhaps she's got him at last. Let's drink on it, Henry.
Cathy. It's been so long a time. The nights I've left the window open for you, why haven't you let me out after you? My darling, take pity on me. Tell me it's all over. I can rest my cheek against yours. We can be together at last, forever.
Won't you help me do the dishes? Would you rather wash or dry? The rest of the family's having fun in the living room, but there's always the dishes to be done. Well, you can join right in the family fun, because there's no washing or drying dishes ever again when you own this wonderful Westinghouse automatic dishwasher. What's more, it gets the dishes a lot cleaner than you possibly could, because the water is especially heated by the dishwasher. A new thermostat control assures a temperature so hot that your hands couldn't possibly stand it. And that also means that all common disease germs are destroyed. Now this you'll hardly believe. Right now, in most areas, your dealer will install a Westinghouse dishwasher absolutely free. That's right. You get a free installation under normal conditions. Now, there are 4 other Westinghouse models to choose from, including a portable dishwasher. So get one and free yourself from that most tiresome daily task. And remember, you can be sure if it's Westinghouse.